Good evening, everybody. So today, the show is going to be 100% dedicated to you guys, the fans. And I like to do this after we have a nice deep discussion about a specific topic. And we spoke about the test team quite in depth yesterday, and I think it was quite a good show for everybody to just maybe start to think about the future of Test cricket, the future of where the team is heading, and to get us an understanding of how we are currently feeling with regards to the test side. I did put up an article as well on Facebook to kind of um, complement this particular talking points, and to see how the fans out there, particularly on our obviously our biggest platform, which is Facebook currently, with regards to um, followers, to see if we will get a little bit of a bite from the fans to see what they think out there as well about this particular um, team and the test team. So, generally speaking, how I go about it is I will allow you guys to vote in the live chat. So, I'm going to do the that on today's show and allow you guys to vote for your 11, and then I'll probably put a graphic together and publish that tomorrow on our social media to see how the rest of the fans that don't tune in react to this your particular team that you guys have picked as a collective. So this is completely going to be controlled by you. Remember that on these shows as well, we will open up the super chats for you guys to overrule certain positions. So whoever picks a specific particular spot and wants it to be changed, you can super chat it in the chat to get it changed. The power lies with the guy or the person that super chats in the live chat for that particular change, and the highest bidder will get the final pick on the show. So let's get into the show. I'm going to start first and foremost with the Facebook comments, and then I will go to you guys in the live chat and get your votes. And we're going to do it in a very orderly fashion, and I'll explain it after the intro. But before we get going, before we get started, first and foremost, we are getting closer to 5,000 subscribers, so please subscribe and click that notification bell for all future videos. I'd also like you guys to please subscribe to Cricket Fanatics Magazine monthly. Every issue is 100% free, straight to your inbox every month. The link is on the screen right now as well as in the description, so please go ahead and do so right away. And if you are a business and you are looking to promote your products, your services, your brand, and you want to market to a cricket audience, we have built the perfect marketing strategy that is effective and affordable for you guys. You can go to the business corner to get your free consultation with us so that we can help you guys, give you some ideas. What's nice about this is that we will help you despite whether you guys actually follow up and actually want to pay for advertising on using our platform. We will explain to you how the marketing system works. We will explain to you how you could possibly do it yourself. But I can guarantee you that we will be the cheapest when it comes to advertising to a cricket audience in the country. So please go ahead and check this out. The link is on the screen as well as in the description as well. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. I'm looking forward to discussing things with you guys. So let's get straight into it. A very good evening and welcome to Cricket Fanatics Magazine. This is your daily show. I'm your host, Khalid. This is the show where we talk about all the major talking points in South African cricket. And today we'll be speaking about the Test 11 again, but it's a fan pick show. So where you guys can pick your 11 that you think is the best 11 with regards to the Test side. Anything goes here. And the way it's going to work is on a voting system. So how it's going to work is we're going to go through each position, and you guys can vote for each player. and we will go through the every single position in the side until we finish with number 11. There is a rule though on the show that if someone wants to overrule the decision, one of the positions in the side, you can super chat your change that you want to make. So you type in your super chat, and you'll say which name you want to change, and the one with the highest bid will get that change. Will override the decision, of course, for that particular change. So the super chats are open always. If you guys do want to contribute, I really do appreciate it if you guys do so. It really helps the channel out a lot. But before we get going with this, I just want to get into some news that has taken place as well. Um, that I just want to discuss before we get into the main talking points. So we do have the last round of um, 4-day fixtures that are going to be happening tomorrow. And there are some teams that are trying to fight for a spot for that final. And obviously, we know that this time around there's going to be a 4-day series final that's going to be taking place. So, which is an interesting change in the way things have been done in previous times. So, it's nice to see that we're getting a little bit of a competitive edge towards the end of a 4-day campaign to maybe get some things into perspective. I just want to show you guys quickly what the table is looking like currently, and we can get into that now. Right now, first and foremost, the table is looking quite interesting. Um, we've got the Dolphins right on top, dominating the tournament so far, but close on their heels is Titans, and then the Lions with 95.5, and Western Province with 92.5, Warriors with 84.6, Boland with 70.9, Northwest with 66.72, and KZN in England with 46.92. So a massive game for the Titans and the Lions, because that will really determine what place they would finish. The Western Province is also going to have a big game against the Dolphins. They obviously need a big victory for them to try and make that spot in the final. You could say Boland and Northwest, they most likely not going to make that, and KZN and Warriors probably also not going to make that. Or Warriors will have to do something really, really miraculous. I think they're basically out of the race for that final. But ultimately, we're going to see how this is going to heat up and who is going to be in that 4-day series final. Of course, the final is still to be announced, the teams, but it will take place on Wednesday the 28th of Feb, and that's when the final will take place. So gonna be interesting to see what happens over there. Obviously, we do have quite interesting squads available as well. We got some info about the squads today, and which players are going to be probably available for this particular 4-day campaign. Some of the teams have released their squads, but at least we're going to get the important ones, which is obviously the Titans and the Lions. Um, the Titans game, I think the Titans have released their squad, but the Dolphins also have released theirs. So let me start with the Dolphins first and foremost, to give you guys an indication of which players are going to be available. Othniel Bartman is available now. Sarel Ierweer, Ethan Bosch, Ukule Tlele, who's bowling beautifully. Marcus Ackerman, Sepang Totole, Brad Porteous, Bryce Parsons, Brennan Zabrayan, Jason Smith, John Smart, Darren the Problem, and Dile Malani is going to be available for that match. Then when it comes to where are they now? I saw them early on. I had this available earlier on, just trying to find it. Hey, this is weird. SA emerging side, there's also Supersport. Here we go. The Titan squad to face the Lions will be Sibonela Makanya, who's the captain, Matthew Kleinfeld, Musa Tuala, Deval Brevis, Donovan Ferreira, Rivaldo Munsami, Corbin Bosch, Diane Khalim, Junior Dala, Ayak Kamani, Jack Lees, Merrick Brett, and Joshua Van Heerden. So some of the Proteas players aren't available for this one for the Titans. I haven't received anything on the Lions quite yet. So we're still going to have to probably wait and see what's going to take place with the Lions squad. Um, we haven't received any press release regarding their squad. Um, with regards to Western Province, though, uh, no squad released there either. So um, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to be lining up tomorrow for that game. I am going to down to Newlands tomorrow, so I'll be able to give. There will be an updates, etc. It's going to be some games on display there with very good teams taking on each other for important positions in the side. There's also been an announcement with regards to the African Games as well. Um, there's been two teams that have been selected: Team SA and a woman and men's team. And the men's team is Dylan Bester. Let me just put it up on your screen for you guys because so you can read it along with me, and you can have it fixed into your brains. Um, Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Dylan Bester, hardest for you. So it's mixed up with a university side and the emerging side. So that's how this team has been selected. Dylan Bester, hardest for you, Leon Bota, Ethan Frosler, Meyer Joseph, Raps Motloring, Lifa Mtanzi, Mtini Notabella, Heinrich Peterser, Jesse Pradel, Jason Robbenheimer, Nathan Rue, Luando Tuaku, George Van Heeren is the captain, and Apiwe Yaku, who I know quite a bit about. Then when it comes to the women's team, we've got Bonetti, who's quite a quick bowler, Gemma Bota, Dirksen, Annelie Dirksen, Jenna Evans, Gandhi Jafter, Leah Jones, Simone Lawrence, Karabo Meso, very good player that. Sashini Naidu, Kayla Reinecker, uh, Nundumiso Sangase, uh, Miani Smith, Miani Smith, Faye Tunnicliffe, Jane Winster, and Caitlin Weingart. So a very talented team over there going. And obviously, Devon Rain is going to be the coach with assistant coach Claire Blanche. So that's an interesting selection over there as well. So it will be T20 cricket, of course. And the games will start in March. 17 March will be the men's, and 7th March will be the women. And then the groups for the women is South Africa, Namibia, Tanzania, Nigeria, and the men's, it's going to be Uganda, Kenya, and Ghana. So that's just a quick update on the news that has broken today with regards to the teams. And just to give you a quick indication on what the comments were like on yesterday's show. I like to sometimes give some indication to you guys on what the Facebook fans are actually saying about this particular team and about this particular squad, and what they said about the show yesterday regards to the Test 11. So Tian says as long as they back the shorter versions of the game, they won't get better. The reason this is a money spinner, I wish they want to pull their heads out of the sand and wake up. Justin Robert Hall gives his 11. He says Markram Moore deserves another chance. To Zozi, Bavuma, Beddingham, Rickleton, Janssen, Maharaj, KG, Noki, and Berger. Malcolm says Beddingham is a no-brainer. He must be there. Brandt showed himself to be a much better all-rounder than Mutasami will ever be. Pitti is a decent spinner, but doesn't match Maharaj or, in my opinion, Brian Linda Harmer. Kaya Tando says Ruan and David only deserve selection based on performance. Brandt is not chosen as all-rounder. And then Vishan says Malcolm Kutsia, you clearly haven't watched Harmer for Essex or compared Linda record with Kesha's. Rupert says it says the team going forward should say going backwards. Lawrence Willemse says Markram, Herman, Obretsky as the openers. The Zozi, Beddingham, Bavuma, Mulder or Pechlekwayo, Rickelton, Janssen, Maharaj, Sharabada, Berger or Nokia. And JP In says Herman, Brandt, Zozi, Bavuma, Beddingham, Rickelton, um, Bretsky, Janssen, Maharaj, and Berger and Rabada. So that's been the comments on Facebook regarding the show yesterday. So yeah, I think let's get into the voting and what you guys want the team to be look like. So let's start with the openers. I think we can probably bunch these two together because I think majority of people are probably going to pick Aiden anyway. So let's say Aiden is the opener, and then who would you guys want to see as the opener to open with Aiden Markram? That's going to be the first pick that we're going to be making on today's show. So put them in the chat, and I'll pick the one that has been picked the most. That's how we kind of go about this one going forward. Um, so we've got Berger starting off. He says that he wants the Zorzi to open with Aiden Markram. Kani saying he wants Neil Brandt. So that's one each, for one for Tony De Zorzi, one for Neil Brandt. Let's continue going and let's see who's going to be the one that opens with Tony De Zorzi. I mean, sorry, with Tony De Zorzi, with Aiden Markram. So get your live in, and then we can see who's going to be opening this match. Vishal says Brandt and Aiden, so it's 2 for Neil so far. Marwan says Tony De Zorzi, so it's now equal. Lawrence says I'll go with Brandt, but logic tells you Tony will open, so my vote is Tony. So that's 3 for Tony. CLN and Clenray, I'm just going to say Clenray, says Markram De Zorzi. So far, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for De Zorzi in the live chat and 2 for Brandt. So I'm going to put De Zorzi down as the opener with Aiden. So I'm going to say first name here because I'm going to run out of space. Now comes the interesting one, number 3 position. Now it's going to be interesting to see if you guys are going to pick someone new or someone that's already around. So give me your number 3s, guys. This is probably going to be the biggest one on today's show. Because I think there's a spot up for grabs over there. I don't think anybody has solidified a spot as a number 3 in this team. So what do you guys think? Who will you pick at the number 3? Lawrence is going with Pavuma, coming out of the bags quickly. Liajo saying Rickelton. Temba, Marwan says Temba. So that's 2 for Temba, 2 for Rickelton. Berger saying Rickelton at 3. Let's continue going, guys. Let's get your votes in for number 3. So far, Rickelton is winning. So 1, 2, 3 for Rickelton and 2 for Bavuma. Let's get those votes in. Let's be quick about it. I know some of you guys are probably coming onto the stream late, so we're voting for a test 11, combined test 11 from all of you guys in the live chat. We've already voted for Aiden and Tony as openers. And now we're voting for that number 3, that troubling number 3 spot. So Lawrence is Pavuma. Clenray says Pavuma. So that's 2 for Pavuma. Sorry, 3 for Pavuma and 3 for Rickelton currently. So it's equal. So we need a deciding factor here, guys. So far, 3-3 each. Pavuma getting 3 votes and Rickelton getting 3 votes. Let's get some more votes in over here to see who you guys want. Vishal saying Rickelton now as well. So that's 4-3 to Rickelton. We're still waiting for some more. Are there any more takers? It's currently 4-3. And if we're going to get to an equal sitting, then I will go and make the deciding vote and try to split the vote if it is even. So we've got those two will most likely be 3 and 4. So Rickelton. So Rickelton has gotten so far the most amount of votes. So I'm going with Rickleton at 3. Uh, I'm going with Rickleton at 3. Um, Let me just see if there's any other comments. Dex is too late for Markram and Brandt. If you want to change that, Dex, you're going to have to super chat. um, 3 is Ryan. So 4, I'm assuming it's going to be Bavuma. So guys, get your number 4s in. And please don't say Rickleton, because some people will say that. Um, so don't say Rickleton. Okay, so number 4 will probably be. Um, so let's see. Number 4. Number 4. Um, let's get our number 4 votes in. Guys that are coming in late, um, you can change the team if you super chat. So that's up to you guys if you want to do that. Bevan Weber saying Bedingham at 4, Lawrence saying Temba at 4, Kani saying Temba at 4, Berger, Pavuma, Glenray, Pavuma, Marwan, Bavuma. So it's clear to me Pavuma's text Temba. So yeah, that's kind of straightforward, I guess. That's probably the easiest one for everybody. Pavuma and probably Aiden Marker, probably the easiest ones for everybody. At that number 3 position is the one that I was interested in to see what you guys may be thinking. Number 5, Bedingham. I'm already saying it, but okay, what did you guys do for the number 5 spot? Let's move on from Timber now. What will be your number 5? That's going to be an interesting one. David Bedingham is probably going to be the pick here, if I'm going to guess. So Berger saying Bedingham, yeah, it's straightforward. Let's put Bedingham in. I don't think anybody else is going to change that particular vote. Betters. Clearly Betters. Yeah, I don't know why I still waited. I should have just put it in there. I'm going to say Betters. Okay, then at 6, probably going to be the wicketkeeper as well. Things could get interesting here, or might not. Some people like having something new. Maybe someone wants to see the straightforward answer. So, what is your guys' number 6? Lawrence going with Stubbs at 6. Berger saying Verena at 6. It's going to be an interesting one over here because I've seen quite a few people maybe not backing Verena going forward, which is I'm obviously against. Kyle Verena makes Western Province all time. If I'm the selector, he never gets dropped, says Liacho. Marwan says Stubbs, my guy, want Rickleton to stand wicket keeper. So there's 2 for Stubbs, 3 for Verena so far. Let's continue going, guys. Get your votes in. Verena has been in excellent form for Western Province for many seasons. It's just us getting more consistency from him at international level. When he comes to international level, he doesn't look as confident as he does domestically. He feels a little bit more, I don't know, more sure of himself at domestic level than he does at, I think he's a little bit too tentative at international level. Maybe he needs to just trust himself a little bit more. What split are we going? Because Stubbs can be 6 and Kyle Verena at 7. Let's vote for that. What type of split do you guys want to see? 6-5 or 7-4 split? Let's vote for that. Put in the live chat what you would like to see. Liacho says 6-5. Vishal says 6-5. Kani says 7-4. Marwan says 7-4. So it's 6-5, 6-5, 7-4, 7-4. That's a tie so far. Let's continue going, guys. Against West Indies, we probably go 6-5. So if that's the case, Kyle at 6 for me then. Burger 65. So that's 265s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for 65. 1, 2, 3 for 7-4. Any more votes for what split we're going to go? Going once, twice. Vishal saying 7-4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6-5 for 6-5 is 1, 2, 3. So 7-4 split it is. Matt coming in with a 6-5 there, so now it's equal. So I'm gonna have to be the decider over here. Okay, so we're gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a 6-5 split. And so now you guys can pick your keeper, or dependable on what you guys want to do. So let's go with a 6-5 split. Who's gonna be your keeper now? Who's gonna be your number 6 now? That we're gonna go with a 6 batters. Calvarena probably, based on that. Armand says 8-3. Kani say Verena. Marwan still says Stubbs. Carl 6-10 says Lawrence. That's 2 for Carl. VP's greatest is Liago, so that's 3 for Carl. Vish saying Calvarena, so it's pretty clear that's going to be Calvarena. Don't know why I'm still wasting time here on that. Matt 92, Rickleton's already been picked. So as a number 3 in the side, if you've come late to the show. If you guys do want to change any positions, you can super chat it. I know it's a bit eating, but it is what it is. So I'm going with Kyle at wicketkeeper. So far, the most amount of votes. Yeah, the Matt 92 saying Ginger. So this is the team so far. Let's move on. Let's go to that number 7 position. Who would you guys like to see with regards to the 7 position? Are you guys bold enough to pick a 2 all-rounders or not 2 all-rounders? A batter that can maybe spin a bit? Where are you guys going? Langman at 7 says Lawrence, which is obviously Marco. Kani saying Junior Callis. Who's Junior Callis? Vishal saying Mulder. Arma saying Marco van Basten. So that's 3 for Janssen, 3 for Janssen, 1 for Mulder, 4 for Janssen, 1 for Mulder, 2 for Mulder now coming in, 4 for Janssen, 2 for Mulder. Kani says it's Mulder, Khalid. Yeah, I thought you meant that. We've got Kani saying Mulder, Bevan saying Mulder. Yo, Liago saying Mulder as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for Mulder, 5 for Mulder. That's very surprising to me. Dex saying, so it's 5 for Mulder. Dex saying Marco Rus. So Marco Janssen over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for Janssen and 5 for Mulder. Is there any more votes? Any more votes coming in for that number 7 spot? I didn't actually know that this is going to be so tight. I thought that Marco would have won this one clear ahead. But now we've currently got Mulder in the lead. So Mulder has 5 votes and Marco Janssen has 4 votes. I see a couple of people have come in as well. We're voting for positions. If you want to change any of the spots on the screen, you can change them by getting a super chat in. Lauren saying it's 5-5. Oh, sorry. Did I count wrong? Okay, then it's 5-5 currently. Any more votes? There are plenty of other people in the chat here. Dick saying Neil Brandt. Okay, so that just throws the whole um, thing off. 5-5 currently still. Okay, I'm gonna go in and have the decider. Going once, going twice. 7 has to be a batting all rounder and not a bowling all rounder. Lima coming in with 6, Pedro. Lima Pedro coming in with Janssen for the 6th vote there. So I'm saying Sean Van Berg. Okay, so it's gonna be Janssen then. According to the votes now. Let me check. See another comment come through. Well, that 7 and Marco at 8 is actually worth a shout. It is actually worth a shout. But currently it's 6. It's 6 to Janssen and 5 to Mulder. So Mulder. So it's Marco at 7. Okay. But now it's going to get interesting because I've seen quite a massive debate with regards to this position. And that's the number 8 position. Who are we going with in that number 8 slot? Going out and out bowler batter. What are we going to do with that number 8 slot? Get your votes in. Gerald Marwan says Gerald Kutsia at 8. Burbick saying, where's a pencil? So we've got Mulder in the chat, we've got Kutsia in the chat, and we've got Maharaj in the chat. So far, we've got 1 for Gerald. We've got 1, 2 for Maharaj. Lawrence saying Gerald. Kani saying Mulder. Bevan saying Mulder. So that's 2 all. No, Kish gets 3. Matt says Kish. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 for Kish. Vishal saying Mulder. Bevan saying Mulder. I've got Bevan already down. And I saw 1 more for Mulder. And Kani saying Mulder. So that's 3 for Mulder. 2 for Kutsia. 4 for Maharaj. Any more votes, guys? Maharaj is in the lead with 4 votes. Burbick saying it's Tsobe. Come on, Burbick. Give me your actual pick. Get your votes in, guys. I would like to know. So far, it's going to be Mulder at 8. Maharaj at 8. Any other takers? Any other takers for Maharaj? To overtake Maharaj? No? Going once? Going twice? Okay, so Maharaj is going to be at 8. Remember, guys, if you want a super chat, you can change any of the selections that. And please be serious about the vote, guys. I know you're giving a whole lot of random people in the live chat. Try and be serious about the vote. So let's go. So 9. Who do you guys want to go with at 9? We've got 1 for Gerald. 1 for Nokia. Another for Gerald. Another for Gerald. The Bada's also coming in here. So, whoa. It's going quick. So 1 for Gerald, 1 for Nokia, another for Gerald, 1 for Rabada, another for Gerald. So 1, 2, 3, 3 for Gerald so far. 4 for Gerald. Another for Gerald. So Gerald's winning this one, I think. So far. Armin, I'm only changing if you super chat. I'm not going to change it now if you missed the first part of the show. So the only time I'll change any of the players on the screen is if you super chat for a change. Chatil saying Maharaj, but Maharaj has already been selected at 8. So who are you guys going with? Who are you guys going with? If you got Gerald going once, going twice, going 3 times, going 4 times, going 5 times. Okay, Lima coming in with a Gerald. So I'm going to go with Gerald Kutsia at 9. Then at 10, people will say it's straightforward, but it actually isn't. Who would you like to see at 10? Rabada. Nokia at 10 says Bevan. Seems to me like Rabada's winning clear. KG one clear, yeah. KG's one clear there. So let's put it up. KG. Now 11. Who would you like to see as your number 11? It's Nandre Burger. There's Nokia. Lima saying Kwena Mapaka. Yo, that's a quick promotion there to the test team. Nokia fit. Nokia. Nokia. Matt 92 coming in with a burger. Liacho saying Nokia. Bevan saying Nokia. Burger, we need to be careful with Nokia as he comes back from major. Burger, we need to be careful with Nokia as he comes back from major back injury, says Lawrence. He should be ready by then. So far we've got. Seems like Nokia has won that one. So let's finish up that squad with Riley Norton. Hey. Nokia at 11, sure. Nokia could say about it is too sexy and explosive to resist. says Chatil. So enrich is there. Enrich. Okay, so you guys have selected um your test 11 and who you guys think should be your test 11. So I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. Why are you doing that? I want to actually leave it on the screen and not scroll, please. Thank you. Okay, so your test 11 that you guys have selected. If you guys want any changes to this test 11 and you want to play the judge, you can. Now is the time that the super chats are open. I'll give you a couple of minutes to put in your super chats to change any position that you want. You need to say which player you want to change and who you want to change him for, and then I can make a change accordingly. Um, so that is now open. If you guys want a super chat to change anything, generally speaking, there will be someone that comes, but maybe nobody tonight. Maybe our generous offer, maybe our generous sponsors aren't out there today. But so far, the team that you guys have selected is Aiden, Tony, Ryan Rickleton, Timba Bavuma, Peders, Carl, Verena, Marco, Keshaf, Gerald, KG, and Anrich. That is the test 11 that you guys have selected. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on a graphic and then share this to social media tomorrow to show people, other fans out there that maybe didn't watch the show, what the Daily Show cricket fans think about the Test 11 and what they'd like to see. And you can get a little debate going tomorrow on social media to see what people think about the 11 and who they want in, who they want out, etc., etc. So, yeah, I'm going to put that graphic up tomorrow morning, most probably, to share what you guys have put up on the screen today. Let's read out some of your comments. Burbik saying Lungi should be in the mix also. SA have a good pace depth. Marwan says, if I could have Stubbs in for Cal and switch Temba and Ryan around so that Ryan can keep Wiki. Yeah, if you could. Riza going well in PSL. I saw that as well. He scored runs on his opening in his first match. So brilliant over there. Good that he's refinding form again. Didn't have the best of SA20s. Really struggled in the SA20. But it's good that he's playing more T20 cricket around the world now, so he can get ready for that World Cup. Chatil says, "Will be your second spinner for Asian tour?" Probably Simon Harmer will be the second spinner. I mean, could possibly be an option also for now Dane Pete as well as Neil Brandt, perhaps to lengthen the tail a bit, to lengthen the batting lineup a bit if you want to. So that could also possibly happen. You can move Neil Brandt to open and Tony to 3, and then everybody shifts down. That could also possibly be an option over there. Akani says, who is the third spinner in the subcontinent? That will be the tricky one. Who they're going to go with as a third spinner? Logically speaking, it should be Bjorn Fortuin based on his performances domestically, I think. And he's also proven himself with the bat in 4-day cricket a lot better than in other formats. So, yeah, but also another logical option would also be Linda, who's performed extremely well. But we don't know where Linda's currently sitting when it comes to national selection. Bubik says Harmer, if not, then maybe Fortuin. Chatil says backup keeper to Kyle Ryan. Kani says Linda got a fifer in his last test match. Marwan says third spinner has to be Linda. Marwan says, how about Simmons? That's also a good shout because when Linda hasn't been available, Simmons has stepped up. Lima also saying Carl Simo. So, quite a few of you guys also taking note of Carl Simmons and his performances as well in domestic cricket. But guys, thanks a lot for tuning in and contributing to today's show and putting together your Test 11. I will share that to social media tomorrow. Thanks a lot for everybody for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel. We are getting closer and closer to 5,000 subscribers. So please get us over there as soon as possible. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell for all future videos. Thanks a lot, everybody, for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another daily show. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace out.